So many of you are out there making products. If you're not making products, maybe this is a good video to watch because you might get some new ideas on how to generate some new income for yourself. So when I say making products, this isn't just actually making CDs to sell, although that is the biggest one that we musicians are creating. You're also creating merch, right? T-shirts, mugs, pens, whatever you're selling at your live shows. I know a lot of musicians who make their own instruments, percussive instruments, guitars on the side, and it's a passion of theirs. There's a huge market for that. Also, your products are acoustic versions of your songs, songs that you license. You're selling something to somebody else. These are all products that you have made and can make money off of. Any VIP exclusive things like a signed poster or a signed instrument that you're planning on getting rid of, another product that you could sell. Lastly, apps for fans. You can create a digital mobile app for your fans or VIP access that has all sorts of different fun stuff for your fans to engage with you that they pay a monthly fee for. So the people that buy products are very different from the people who buy services or experiences. So you really want to know who you're targeting when you're selling these products. At your live shows, you absolutely have to make sure that people know you're selling something. It's okay to announce in between a set that you have CDs for sale, that you have merchandise, that they can take the experience of being at your live show home with them. You want to make the transaction really, really easy. So whether you're selling your CDs online or people just going through iTunes and buying your music that way, make sure everything that you have available for sale is very obvious to find on your website. You also want to make sure that the company that you're selling the products through, say you're using CD Baby to sell your actual CDs, you want to make sure that you're linking directly to that page. So again, you don't have to make your fans do any work to find the products and buy them. You want to make this process as easy as possible. So one of the products that you're selling that I know a lot of musicians are really, really interested in selling more of is the songs that you've created. You can sell your songs in the form of licensing, so you're not actually selling them. You're not giving up that song to someone forever, right? You're allowing someone to use your music in their TV show or commercial or web video or film, whatever it is. Usually there are royalties that are paid out. You need to make sure that you are signed up for a performing rights organization. That's ASCAP, BMI, or SESAC if you're in America. We'll get into that a little bit later. Right now, what you need to know is that if your songs are registered with your performing rights organization, you're going to get paid for any broadcast of your song, whether that's on a radio show, played in a store, somewhere where people could buy clothes, or, like I said, on a TV show or commercial. The ways to go out there and actually find the people that are using your music is to really do a lot of research as to where you think your music would be best used. If you watch a television show and you always get to the end montage and you're like, my song would be perfect right here, go look up the music supervisor or the music producer on IMDb, the movie database, and find out what agency they're working through. A lot of them work through agencies, and ask them how they would like to receive music. Some people don't like getting cold calls. Some people don't like getting MP3s in their emails. So you need to find out how to really cater your pitch to that particular movie supervisor. Another way you can find out about indie films is going on the different audition websites like Backstage, even Craigslist, to see who is auditioning for their next indie film or student film. Those people probably aren't yet at the process where they're thinking about music that they need. So if you catch them early, you can say, hey, I see that you're creating this kind of film. Do you have anyone that's providing you with music? I would love to be that resource for you. When you're thinking about making new versions of songs you've already written, like acoustic versions or remixes or anything else that is a different version from the original recorded version, you can really create a huge buzz with your fans around this new music. You can make it very exclusive. You can make a signed digital copy. A homemade CD is even cheap for you to make and really cool for a fan to get. And you want to make sure that you're charging for that. Some of that experience exchange, it has to be a transaction. I know you want to give everything away for free. You just want to get your music out there. But if you have chosen this as your career, you have to make sure that you are treating it like a job. So you are doing something of value. You are providing a product of value to someone else. It's okay to accept money for that. We're going to talk about fan funding in a second as well. And I know there's a lot of musicians out there that feel like it's asking for help and it's a weird thing. We're going to debunk all of those thoughts. But for right now, know that your products have value. People want them. And the more you can create and the more original you can get with those creations, the more likely you're going to be able to create income long term.